Hi everybody, Phil here. Well, we're at the bus garage today getting our good old 5307 ready to go out and go to work tomorrow. She's going to go out and earn her pay tomorrow. So I'm getting a foot of snow off of the roof and getting it cleaned up. I got the last of the washing to do. So if you'll follow me around here, we'll get some more work done and get it outside because the next bus is ready to get in. So I got just about everything I need to do finished. Get as much of the roof cleaned as people can see. If you're in a building 3 or 4 stories high, go right to me and tell me the roof is dirty. I already know that. Save your postage for sending Christmas cards to your girlfriend. So anyway, the snow comes down clean, but ends up dirty because of all the diesel activity. There's a railroad behind the garage here, and we have buses moving around all the time. So they get dirty without ever leaving the garage. Life began this way for me many years ago. I remember having to pitch in and wash buses when the weather was real bad and a fleet of buses had to go out. They don't leave the garage dirty. And in the winter time, the drivers are instructed to stay out of salty puddles, just as in the summer, they're instructed to steer around mosquitoes. We don't want salt all over the windows, and we don't want mosquitoes all over the windows. So this is how this goes. And before a minute, then I'll take the front ride. Our next video, by the way, is going to be with Jeff, my main man Jeff, who is doing the inventory. We probably have 50,000 parts here. And after the fire a few years ago, everything got packed in boxes and went to storage. And now we're unpacking it. Oh, who turned the pump off? Get it. Go ahead, back up and turn it on. It's going to make an awful noise, guys, so you won't be able to hear me. Shut the pump off and we'll go for a run. Jeff on, or you want to open the door, Jeff, and then close it and hop on the bus? Open the garage door. Away, we gotta get the air up. It wasn't sitting that long, so I guess maybe next week when I can get it on the pit, I'll check for an air leak somewhere. Boy, winter sure raises hell with these buses when they're parked outside. Well, let's see how that goes. Aha! The brakes release. Sometimes we can't get the brakes to release till we got a full 120 pounds of air. And this type of parking brake system, if you set the parking brake with a full air pressure, it takes full air pressure to release it. So I try to pump the air down before I set the parking brake. Then it doesn't require so much air to release the parking brake. Let's see how our wipers work. And that one works. Come on. I knew that was going to happen. Yep. They don't get enough exercise. Anyway, I gotta take this out and make sure things are working on it. This is a 1980 GM 5307A. This is the last of the buses produced in the New Look series by General Motors. I'm going to put these wipers back where they belong and then I'll be right back. When things like windshield wipers and heater fans and what have you aren't used, they die. So, here we go. Take a little ride around the neighborhood. We're on Grand Avenue in Bloomington, coming up on 92nd Street. The last time you saw this bus was a bus grease monkey video. Try to hang on there, Jeff. Try to be a bus passenger, not a bowling ball. Nice day here in the Twin Cities. Running good. Some of you might know this, that an optional accessory was the floor-operated turn signal switches. You use your left foot to operate two buttons. Can you see this, Jeff? Can you see these buttons?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the right turn signal. You hold it on until you finish your turn, and then you take the foot off of it. It's shaped like a headlight dimmer switch, but it's a momentary on switch. There's no turn signal switch on the steering column. As a transit driver, I like that because my hands are busy with other stuff anyway. I'm steering, I'm handling the fare box, I'm making change, I'm talking, and I can't talk without my hands. And I'm grabbing chicks who are about to go through the windshield because they're not hanging on when I slam the brakes on. And I don't want any chicks to break the windshield. I don't want any guys to break the windshield either, but that's another. They'll have to hang on for themselves. We're at 90th and Nicollet in Bloomington. I'm just going to go around the block. This bus is running good. It doesn't need a road test. I talked to you a couple of months ago about the old look buses and their power steering that we didn't like. This power steering on this model and all the models from this point on worked really well. It'll come out of a turn by itself, unlike the old-fashioned power steering. This has an 8V71 engine, an optional item, the 8V. But when buses come with air conditioning, a 6V is really a bad choice. The AC takes about 20 horsepower. So I would rather have that 20 horsepower turning the wheels, not spinning an air conditioning machine. Know if the microphone on this camera picks up the sound of the engine or not, but I got it fast enough to where it shifted into the direct overdrive, which gives this vehicle highway speed capacity. But they really are easy to drive and handle. They're fun to drive. Makes me miss my transit experiences. this time of day we'd be leaving the garage for the afternoon rush hour service. We'll probably make a trip from downtown south and back downtown and north and back downtown and pull into the garage. That's a usual morning or afternoon piece of work. This is the Minneapolis, Northfield, and Southern, the old South Dan Patch line. Still active today, hauling grain and cement to the storage facilities that are south of us. Anyway, back to the garage. And this bus is ready for her job tomorrow. You can show them our yard, show them our vast, expansive territory. Look at this, folks. Look at all these buses. I'll open the front door so you can see. Look at all this stuff here. All of you bus aficionados, look at all this stuff we have to work on. You know, I'm really lucky to be working for a company that can do this. As far as I know, you can write me if I'm wrong, but I believe that there is one company in the east, I think it's in New Jersey, and us are the only two commercial charter bus companies who maintain a fleet of classic buses. So anyway, now I would like you to pay attention to what we're going to do next. We're going to take a walk over to the other yard and check out on this 5105, which I also have to get running. You want to come with me, Jeff? If you'll notice the antenna on the roof of the garage building, we once had two-way radios in all of the buses. Now we use our cell phones to communicate with the dispatchers, and all of the buses now are equipped with SOCON bus recorders and automatic logging. So every driver needs to have a working, fully subscribed smartphone or iPhone because we programmed the phones to match the electronic systems in the buses. So the buses are communicating with the driver and with the dispatcher. And if the mechanics need to check on a bus, they can also log into the system and find out everything they need to know about it any time, whether it's on the road or not. So, I've had this heater on this engine and the battery charging. So, let's see if I can get this critter to start. school bus in the winter, Jeff. Show them this stuff. We need to get it. This is how you start an engine. Heat it up, charge up the batteries, and away we go. Frankly, I wasn't expecting it to run this way. Okay, so that'll do it for now. I need to move this bus over to the other